Hello YouTube, T-Sparks here for our Season 9 premiere. Well, it's been a long time getting here. I don't know if anyone's actually gonna watch my video, but here it is. Now, I do know that Sombra is back. Spoiler, by the way. And that's about it, so let's see what's gonna happen in this episode. The last premiere of Season 9. Sad to see it go, but had to end eventually. And okay, what's the emergency this time, Twy?
Oh, good.
Why didn't you just teleport?
So every pony got an urgent summons to the castle with no explanation? Yep, I just love a good mysterious.
I like the animation seems a little crisper now.
Hey, why are we ready? Because something could be terribly wrong.
I doubt it.
Turn bad, another evil creature back for revenge.
Don't you think you're being a little paranoid?
Why else would the princesses send scrolls in such a hurry? Good point. They'd know better than to make us worry. Plus, I like it when he runs so fast, the walls get all blurry. Race ya!
No, we already got a fourth wall break. Nobody beats Dash.
Girls, thank you so much for coming.
What's wrong? What can we do?
That's just it. Nothing's wrong. Everything's perfect. Did y'all call us down here?
You guys are
just
such
for
trolls.
that?
With all due respect, Majesties, you might want to save your urgent summons for matters that are a bit more... well,
Aren't you on a first-name basis with them by now?
Well, there is more to it. Equestria is currently enjoying its longest period of harmony in recent years.
And it's all thanks to you, Twilight. And your friends, of course.
Who, us? Oh, sure. It's about time you noticed. Thank you.
Because of your efforts, there's been less and less for us to do.
So, after much consideration, my sister and I have decided...
What about
it is
running the
time
country?
for us to retire.
I have several questions.
News. The royal princess is retiring. I have
And
several
Discord, of
questions.
course.
Who will
How
take
could
over?
Discord
Who will
not
run
show
the
up in the
country?
Season
Will
9
someone
finale?
tall, dark, and
Season
handsome?
series
Or will it be the
finale.
Lord of Chaos? Oh,
They did.
Obviously.
Of course it's going to be Twilight. Who else would it be? Cadence? She's barely an entity. Well, we always... I know, I had a suspicion that Twilight was going to take over for Celestia by the end of the series. It was pretty clear that's where they were going. That's what Faust wanted in the first place. She always wanted Twilight to be her successor. Although Faust hasn't been involved since Season 2, so she didn't want Equestria Girls either. Twilight running Equestria, I'll have to make a video on that. I wonder if anyone would want to watch that. Oh well, here we go.
Retiring? Princesses can retire?
Of course we can. I, for one, am looking forward to a
What I
little
don't
R&R.
get is,
Maybe a trip
on
to
their
Silver
retirement,
Shoals.
And you want me
Is,
to take your place?
Mm-hmm.
they're immortal, aren't they?
Of course.
Wouldn't that retirement last for the end of time?
We can't think of
What happens
any
when
pony
Twilight
more
gets too
worthy.
old? Unless she's immortal
Over the
too.
years we've watched you grow.
That just
It's a
raises
cartoon,
further
I'm overthinking it.
questions.
Challenge after challenge.
Countless adversities. Yeah, we get it.
Yada yada yada.
Thank you, but that doesn't mean that we're ready to do what you do.
Oh, of course you are. I realize this is a lot to take in, but...
Nope. Makes perfect sense. We're awesome. Does this mean we get all your powers? Ooh, I call dibs on showing up in every pony's dreams. You can't be ready to step into their horseshoe.
Oh, that would be a nightmare.
Well, if the princesses think it's time to retire, we're not a bad choice. We always have Equestria's best interests at heart.
That's a fair point, which should be taken into consideration when we have a roundtable discussion. Well, I'm in. Darlings will all need a complete...
What about all of your other jobs and
Pick
dreams?
your brain about main maintenance. When
Rarity
you're-
wouldn't have time to run her
As long as
empire
we all love
anymore.
each other,
Applejack
I'm
wouldn't have
sure
time
we
to
can
run her
do it.
farm.
Protectors of Equestria.
Pinky doesn't really have anything going on.
Two.
Fluttershy does whatever Fluttershy does.
If you're all on board, I guess I am too.
Oh, what if this is how they're gonna get Sugar Belle and Big Mac married? Because they'll take over the farm because Applejack be too busy running the country. That's an interesting theory. Sorry I talked through all that.
A few days? But that's so soon. Shouldn't there be some
Wouldn't
sort
it
of
make
training
much more
program
sense,
that lasts
Celestia, to
weeks,
just
not
do a
months,
kind of
if
a
not
trial
years?
run, take a month off and see what happens?
Over the years has been a training program.
Okay, but there's got to be a guide or a rule book.
Yes, I have it right here. How to Rule Equestria by No Pony Make Pretend Smith.
The friendship journal you wrote yourselves is a better guide than
Discord's
any
on his prime now.
We have the utmost confidence in you.
That's
and
because
we
you two
hope
are
you
incompetent
have the
most of the
same
time.
yourself.
Oh,
When you
I'm
think about it,
absolutely
Celestia's been doing this for
certain
1100 years, but Luna's only been doing
I
it for
am not
roughly
confident about
200
this
at most.
Well, that's what I thought. I was being sarcastic before. What? This is
It's funny
all
that
so
Discord is just
predictable.
here, kind
Now's
of
the part
hanging
where you
out
all
with the
tell
girls.
Little Sparkle here that everything is going to be fine, but she won't believe you. Oh,
I like the little
need
rainbow.
To be here for this.
It's just, I know I said yes, but then they said in a few days, and there's still so much to figure out. It's all happening so fast. I think I need some. Okay, I'll feel much better.
Once you make a plan.
Oh, wow. It's like you...
Knew you were going to react this way? We did.
Classic twilighting. Twilighting? You made me a verb?
It's not a bad thing. You just know you
The
have
faces
a
on Twilight are pretty
process.
awesome
Stage
in
one,
this.
you get big news, and you're like, no! But then you pace, and you chart, you worry. It's okay. You go ahead in Twilight, and we'll be here for you. You're all acting so calm. But this is
She's
a
a
big
verb.
deal. What do we do if something big happens and the princesses aren't there to help?
I like how none of them are
If you think
worried about it
they
at
literally
all.
almost never help.
Huh.
And
Thanks, Dash.
they'll always win. Like when Sombra almost took back the Crystal Empire, or when Chrysalis pretended to be Cadence, or when Kira came back and absorbed all the magic, or the other time Chrysalis tried to take over, or with Cozy Glow in the school. Am I missing
Everybody
anything?
got
I
that?
guess I should see that as foreshadowing to who we're gonna see in this
Do Fleming
premiere.
count?
See, we've almost always done
No, they
it
don't,
without the
AJ.
princess's help. Which makes sense now because it was all just training for you to take over.
And it worked. I mean, if you think about it, there hasn't been a single villain that we couldn't defeat.
Phew.
Technically you didn't defeat Starlight. She just kind of gave in.
Sparkle and her friends, and they will pay for stealing my.
I love Crazy Chrissy. She's completely gone insane. See, I talk to the cat, so I'm not crazy. No,
It is
I'm not crazy at all.
Lord Tirek. And what is it now?
I just want to make sure you can see my best friend's rock sculpture from over there.
How did you make it? Bye, Tirek. Cozy. This must be how they bring Sombra back. I was sure he was dead. But I guess in the cartoon, no one's ever truly dead.
Lord Tirek,
A changeling? See? She gets it.
Chrysalis.
So it looks like we're
Queen
going to
of
get the
Changelings.
League of
Or
Evil.
at least I will be when I'm restored to my rightful place. Why did you summon me? What do you want?
Ah! Oh, golly. We didn't bring you. I thought you freed us from Tartarus.
Tartarus. Whoever pulled you from there must have been some pony very powerful indeed.
There he is. The most,
King Sombra, you
one-dimensional
returned.
villain we've ever
Why
had
did
in the
you bring
show.
us here?
Yeah, I wonder who this guy could be. I didn't see any spoilers about Grogard, but it seemed obvious he was going to show up before the show ended. People have been wanting it for seasons.
The Grogar?
I thought that you were a legend.
No, the other one, Chrysalis.
I assure you, I am very real. And you have all been brought here as part of
Well,
my
duh, you're right in
plan
front of me.
to rid Equestria of Twilight Sparkle and her friends, once and for all.
You know, they are mortal, so just wait. If you already waited 1,000 years, just wait another 100. They'll be gone.
Grogar! I have been away too long if my name no longer strikes fear into the heart of one so tiny. Perhaps a demonstration of power is in order?
You gonna give Tarek a snack, huh?
Grogar is ancient and extremely powerful. The land that would become Equestria was a mere collection of farms and pastures until he declared himself emperor of all he saw. I remember hearing tales of his tyranny when I was young.
I have also heard of the first emperor of Equestria.
You must be pretty damn old then.
Father of monsters. I gave life to the foulest of creatures and allowed them to run wild.
I'm not sure about that
taking what
voice
they
for
wanted
Sombra.
and
It seems a
destroying
little bit
the rest.
off.
My reign was a glorious
Or at least he's not just saying
fear-soaked
crystal this
epoch
time,
of
huh?
Darkness in Equestria.
Until Gusty the Great rose up and banished you.
That fool believed taking my bell would defeat me, but she only weakened me temporarily.
T-Rick is really old. No offense, you look great. But if he knew about you when he was young, we have some different ideas about what temporarily means.
Silence!
I love Cozy's
Biding
attitude.
my time, waiting for the perfect opportunity to seize control of Equestria, and watching all of you. I've seen each
But
of your
why would you
humiliating
care about
defeats
Equestria?
at the hooves of
There's
such
plenty of
puny
other lands around the
ponies.
world you could take over.
You know why they've always bested you?
Because they cheat.
Because they are annoyingly lucky.
I'm just a kid, so...
It is because they work too.
I like how she's
One is
open
weak,
to her
The
mistake.
other is strong, and thus unified, they are a formidable force. But we shall use their own strategy to defeat them.
What are you suggesting?
I suggest nothing. I demand that you join me, and together Equestria will be ours.
This is going to be quite a cabal of
I
chaos.
only do mine. I will take back the Crystal Empire on my own, and I will destroy any pony who gets in my way.
Such
I don't like that
confidence.
Sombra voice.
Go. Try to take back your kingdom. I shall send you there myself. If you prevail, you may keep it. But when you fail, you will submit to me.
And if I refuse this deal?
Then I shall return you to the darkness from which you were summoned.
Fine. But this is a waste of time, as I will crush those who defy me. I will defeat all.
Shut up, damn it!
I advise the rest of you to prepare to work
Sombra!
together.
I like crystals!
Working together
I don't know,
sounds an
Sombra
awful
doesn't
lot
really
like
do it
making
for me.
friends, so you two are in luck because I know all about that.
I don't know, I see ego being a
You in
big
here?
problem with
With the
this
school
group.
closed for the summer, I didn't think any pony would
Finally,
be here.
Starlight makes an
So much
appearance.
to do, not enough time. No, I already did that. Wait, no, I didn't. Oh, not enough time.
Help! She's spiraling! We're at the my plan needs a plan stage of a total Twilight meltdown!
Oh, got it.
Well, what would you do if you were told you were gonna get to run? You get to run the entire country. Would you not freak out?
Twilight! Starlight! Oh, good, you're here. I need to talk to you.
Okay.
Hang on. I had talk to Starlight written down on one of these. Just let me find it so I can cross it off.
Wow, you are.
I love
Twilighting
neurotic
hard.
Twilight. I'm gonna miss you,
say
Twilight.
Twilighting too?
You're
Well,
the reason I'm in this show so
This
long.
is the first time I've ever been asked to run a whole kingdom.
You're right. You're right. So, what did you want to talk to me about?
Ah, here it is.
Why do they
I
call
wrote
it a
down.
kingdom when there's no
Starlight, you have blossomed
kings?
into one of the strongest, smartest, most caring ponies I know, and I can't think of any pony better to leave in charge of my castle and the School of Friendship. So what do you think?
What? You want me to take care of the castle and run the school?
Yes?
I
Well, it's
can't.
not like there's
I'm not ready.
anybody else,
Remember what happened
Starlight.
last time you left me in
There's no
charge?
one else that could
And now you
possibly
want me
do
to
it.
Permanently?
don't do the right things. What if? Starlight, get a hold of yourself.
You need to hire
You've
Trixie as your
every
second.
challenge you've ever faced. You can do anything you put your mind to. You've got this.
And so do you. See what I did there? You just said everything you
See, that's
need
why I
to
love
know.
Starlight. She's so manipulative.
Nice try. But running a school and running a country are two very different things. Now, if you don't mind, I have 7,432 more things to take care of before I become
Well,
the
your
ruler of
school
Equestria.
almost started several wars, where Equestria itself never has, so your school kind of had a bigger impact than the country itself for a while there. You know, just saying. Now, why is the Crystal Heart not banishing Sombra? Well, at least when someone attacks the Crystal Empire, the guards show up, unlike in the movie, when they attacked the princesses themselves and the guards didn't show up. And you'd think they'd have some sort of spell to prevent brainwashing.
Do you have
And Cadence being as useless as always. Yeah, I won't defend my empire myself. I'll get my sister-in-law to do it, 'cause, you know, I'm a bit too lazy.
Oh, but I already have.
I can't believe with how strong Flurry is that she doesn't blast him to
With the
hell.
Crystal Heart now in my possession, there is nothing to stop me from ruling the Crystal Empire.
So that's where I saw the
Kneel before
thumbnail was Sombra holding Flurry.
Long live the king.
You're a bit too cocky there, Sombra.
Thanks for coming so quickly.
Sure thing. But if you're going to be the ruler of Equestria, you may want to work on your penmanship. This looks like it says Cadence sent an emergency message.
Discord's really on form
Sombra's back,
today.
and he's taking over the Crystal Empire.
That's exactly what it says.
But how is that possible? I thought the Crystal Heart had dispelled him into the ether.
I have no idea. But he's back, and it's up to us to save the Empire and my family. Shouldn't somebody tell Celestia and Luna?
Ooh, good point. One of us should probably...
Yeah, 'cause you know that
the
always works
real
out. They'll go
rulers of
stop him.
Equestria.
No. If we're going to run Equestria, we'll need to handle things like this on our own.
Oh, Twilight. Could this mean that you finally have the confidence to ascend to the throne like the princesses believe you can?
Ah,
Maybe.
that picture!
Unless
That's
you
evil
consider
Twilight.
taking
We
care
don't
of
want that
Sombra
one.
for us?
Oh, no. You're absolutely right. You need to learn how to handle these things on your own. Ta-ta!
Yeah, Discord should be able to just snap his claw and then he's gone.
Last time we defeated Sombra with the Crystal Heart.
What if he has it already? How are we gonna stop him?
With the elements of harmony. With those we can defeat
I wish
anybody.
we could
Even
hear from
Sombra.
Harmony. Can't she
Ah,
talk
no,
to
no,
Twilight?
No, you didn't need the
Did
elements
she
the
appear
last
to
time you
anybody?
defeated Sombra. And I'm not sure that using them still counts as handling things on your own.
My family is in danger.
You're not helping
I'm
Discord.
not taking any chances.
She's got a point.
Ugh, fine.
What's his problem?
His manipulation of
You
the
stay
fourth
here
wall
and
is
take care of
pretty
school?
impressive.
I've got you covered.
The school's closed for the summer. How? Take care of what? So apparently the tree's okay with you using the elements now, and it won't hurt the tree?
It's cute that you think that will do anything.
It might not, but they will.
Cavalry's here!
So, what? Sombra didn't have any guards on his throne room because he figured no one can challenge me? So, Twilight's greatest fear is losing all her friends and family to Sombra. I would think her greatest fear would be to fail Celestia.
How disappointing.
Oh,
Equestria
there it
was
is.
in your care, and you let it be destroyed.
Yeah, there's her fear.
You should all surrender.
Daybreaker.
Now you can defeat your own fears.
If Nightmare Moon and Daybreaker showed up, Sombra wouldn't stand a chance.
We didn't need to defeat them. We just needed to face them.
Oh, they got new animation on the elements. Why exactly does his fire work on Crystal?
It's cute that you think that'll do anything.
And don't you need the love of everybody in the Empire to make that work?
You may have won the battle, but I shall win the war!
I do think there is a war coming. Bye! Twilight vaporized you herself.
We totally just wiped the castle with that guy.
I wonder if we're gonna get something similar from the other villains.
Yes, if you want children beaten,
Or
you
if they're
have to
just gonna
do
go
it
right
yourself.
into the Cabal of
As magical
Chaos.
battles go, that was a cakewalk.
I don't know if that's the correct term, but that's what I'm calling it.
We did handle this pretty well.
Maybe I'm just over Pinky's
this
puns
mean
at this point.
I still don't feel like I'm 100% ready. But will I ever?
Knowing you, nope.
I have you guys. And we have the elements. And together, we've never failed. We'll be okay.
I still think you should make Starlight your number 2. Put the elements back.
Equestria is safe. What should we do to celebrate? I vote for a cakewalk!
Uh-oh. The elements could be taken out so easily. Why didn't someone do it before?
I can't see what's happening.
there
Are
goes the
we
tree.
boned?
Yeah, we're boned.
To be continued. Well, that was an interesting first half, wasn't it? So, Celestia and Luna are retiring, which raises a lot of questions. Are they immortal because of the magic of the sun and moon? And if they transfer that magic to Twilight and friends, does that make them no longer immortal? Do they live normal lives after that point? And does that make Twilight and them immortal? I guess since they're cartoon characters, they're immortal no matter what, but that's interesting. So, we've got the League of Evil, I think it's called in DC, forming here. We got Grogard, the baddie from Rescue from Midnight Castle, Generation 1 movie, which I have not seen, and I don't intend to see it. But I know he had a dark rainbow or something or other. And he's supposed to be some big badass from the early MLP days. We got Crazy Chrissy. She's completely gone off her nuts. Now she's not even making duplicates. She's just talking to pieces of wood. I'm tempted to make a sexual joke here. What do you guys think? You know how Chrissy likes her wood. Anyway, sorry about that. I just had to do that. We got King Sombra, or King Ego as I like to call him. And Cozy Glow. And Tyrek. Now, I'll put a timestamp here if you guys want to just skip to the next episode. I want to discuss this a little bit. So, I'm trying to think what their plan could possibly be. Now, sure, Samba just destroyed the elements, but we saw in the series premiere that you can't just destroy them like that. Not to mention that Harmony has her roots all over Ponyville. Underneath the castle, she had that giant tree structure under there. I'm guessing Harmony's just fine. Now, I think we're heading towards the epic war that everybody's been talking about for the last few seasons. It would make sense. We got Sombra, we got Chrysalis, Tyrek, and Grogar. And if the elements are indeed gone, we're going to have to do this with brute force. Which means have to get the changelings, the dragons, the yaks, the hippogriffs, and the griffins all join forces with the ponies to take on the evil armies. Now, it seems that Sombra can make anybody his minion with his magic. Chrysalis can't make any more changelings, apparently, because she hasn't made any yet, so we're just going to assume she can't. Tarek is just a tank. He just takes the magic and ignores everything else. I don't know why he got Cozy. She came close to succeeding, but it was just through manipulation and subterfuge. What could she possibly do in a full-scale war? I guess she'd be good for counterintelligence? Oh well, I better not babble on for too long before we get the next episode going here. So, that was a pretty good premiere. I can't wait to see what the reviews say about it. So, let's see episode 2 of Season 9, the final finale of Gen 4. And... go. Okay, we got the previously, of course.
It is time for us to retire.
And you want me to take your place?
With the help of your friends, of course.
You may call me Grogar. Together, Equestria.
Maybe just me, but Grogar's not actually very intimidating. He's more of a goof. It reminds me of the Storm King.
Elements of harmony. With those, we can defeat any pony.
And the last theme song of the series premiere. The visuals changed last year, but that song will never change. So does that mean Rainbow's got to retire from Wonderbolts now? Rarity will sell her boutiques. Applejack will give the farm to Big Mac and Sugar Bell. And Fluttershy will just move her animals to Canterlot. Yeah, go ahead and laugh it up, asshole.
What just happened? The Tree of Harmony can't really be gone, can it?
It can't be.
But it is! You thought you defeated me, but you led me right to the source of your power. Now that it's destroyed,
Wanna bet there, Sombry?
He's right. With the elements gone, I don't know how we can defeat him.
Then we'll just have to beat him the old-fashioned way.
Come on, Twilight. There's no way Sombra's gonna win.
you're no match for me. I will finally rule the Crystal Empire. Wait, with you out of the way, I will rule all of Equestria.
No!
Oh, yes. And I think I know exactly where I'll start.
Don't you dare say it.
Your sweet little hometown.
You leave Ponyville alone!
Or what? Without your elements, it would be so easy to control you.
Come on, Harmony, where are you?
But there's no point. My conquering Ponyville is already your greatest fear.
Well, Sombra just made his key mistake. Never leave your good guys alive.
It kept the Everfree Forest under control. And now it's gone. Sombra will take over Equestria, and it's all my fault. I knew I wasn't ready to take the princess's place, but I never thought I'd mess up this bad.
It's not your fault at all.
What are you looking at me for? This is usually when you say something funny to lift our spirits. Sorry, nothing about this is funny to me.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to be strong, but I just can't bear to think about poor Sweetie Belle under the spell of that monster.
Or those sweet little cake twins. Or Spike. Or Star.
What about Scootaloo?
Angel. Or any pony forced to do that monster's bidding.
What the? Twilight? What are you doing?
We can't just stay here. I don't have a plan, and I don't know what I'm gonna do once we get out. But we can't just sit here and let Sombra make slaves of every pony we love.
Let me help. I'm faster. I like digging.
See? Pinky's still got her fourth wall powers.
Move over, y'all.
I still don't believe that Harmony's gone.
Show me the money.
Did she just go show me the money? I wonder if Starlight... Wait, maybe this is how they're passing the elements to the Student 6. They're eliminating the elements.
Pepple Bloom! It's me. Look at me,
Smack her.
Twilight, you gotta free her. Please!
I can't. Without the elements, my magic isn't strong
Go get
enough to stop
Starlight.
Sombra.
Oh, there she is. Well, Sombra's won now. He's got Starlight.
Spike, where are you going? Starlight?
We must lay siege to Canterlot.
No! Snap out of it, you two! You're stronger than his magic!
Sweetie Belle, please stop. I can't get it to stop. I can't get
None of us can. We can't reach them.
You care more about the cakes than the cakes, huh?
He made them bake a black licorice fruitcake that says congratulations to our favorite Supreme Emperor King Sombra and green frosting. It's the ugliest.
I thought she was more upset than the cake than the people being brainwashed.
Twilight, this is bad. Like, really bad. I've never been so sad in my whole life.
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to free them, and I don't know how to stop Sombra.
Go back in time. Use Starlight's spell.
Well, this is exactly what I was afraid of. Could anything else possibly go
Don't
wrong?
say that.
Well, with the Tree of Harmony gone, the Everfree Forest could grow out of control and threaten the town. Darling, that's oddly specific.
And it's happening, you dumbass. Come on, where's Discord? He could stop Sombra in a second.
Even if we figure out how to defeat Sombra and bring every pony back to Ponyville, if we don't stop the forest, there won't be a Ponyville to come back to.
Garden tools? Doesn't work that way.
For our friends,
For our families.
For our home! For Equestria!
A rake? What are you gonna do with a rake? Shouldn't you worry more about Sombra?
You! Break it down!
Why didn't you put the gate down? It's clearly right there.
They fled!
Huh, what is going on here? Why is Celestia and Luna not
How can you
here?
Stand against me! Equestria is mine!
I wouldn't count on it, Sombra. I'm kinda surprised Sombra's made it this far. We...
come on, every pony.
Where is Discord?
We've been at this for hours, but it's just growing back too fast.
We have to keep trying!
No, abandon. Oh, finally you two show up.
I know we're supposed to be able to handle things on our own, but I've never been happier to see two ponies in my whole life.
No pony.
There we
can
go.
do this on their own.
Star Swirl, the Tree of Harmony, it's...
I know. I alerted the princesses as soon as I could. I felt it when it happened. Like part of my essence just ceased to be.
I know what you mean.
Did they kill
I'm
Harmony
sorry.
just like that?
Don't be. I've more than enough magic in me to keep the Everfree Forest under control.
You can do that?
The pillars and I planted the Tree of Harmony. Who do you think kept the forest under control before it did?
Oh, is that right?
It will take time, but with the princess's help, I can keep it at bay.
Shouldn't you worry more about Sombra? Well, I guess it's proven Star Swirl's more powerful than Twilight. Screw Ponyville, go take out Sombra.
Taking control of all of our friends.
We've left Canterlot defenseless. Twilight, you must go. Defend Equestria. And we shall contain the forest.
At least now we're back.
Yeah, that's Celestia for ya. We'll worry about these weeds in a town that's been abandoned. You go worry about the guy, you know, controlling the entire country. That's Celestia for you.
Every pony's all evil-y. Sombra's gonna force us to fight our way through our friends? Not if I can help it.
Oh, you gotta fight the Wonderbolts. I'm pretty sure Dash can travel at the speed of sound. I'm pretty sure she could get by them.
Guess we need a different plan.
Twilight, I don't know. I'm not prepared to fight against the citizens of Equestria. I guess that's one more thing I'm not ready to do.
Well, we better figure out something quick, because none of them seem to have a problem with it.
He's gotta have a limit to his control.
Oh, sorry about this, Fancy Pants.
We promise we'll let y'all out as soon as we can.
Alright, let's...
Will I go here? Or here?
Yeah, you're not gonna outrun Dash. Oh, even Fluttershy. Okay, and... Oh.
Gotcha! I don't know how long we can hold them off.
And holding them off isn't what we need anyhow. We need to get inside.
We can't just leave them here, all possessed and sombrified. What do we do, Twilight?
I don't know, but we can't stay here. I'm sorry we couldn't help our friends, but I didn't know what else to do.
At least we're inside.
Yeah, all we have to do now is defeat King Sombra.
How are they gonna do that?
Oh,
Well, right there.
No elements, no princesses? Seems like you're in a bit of a pickle. Or are you in more of a jam?
Discord, what are you doing here?
Well, I was going to hang these up all over the castle to celebrate your
Nice art.
coronation, but apparently it's a bit premature.
I'm so glad to see you. We could really use some all-powerful Lord of Chaos help right now.
Moi? Oh, I couldn't possibly.
Why not?
Ah, poodles!
Discord, please.
Oh, fine. Just to be clear, I was really rooting for you to do this on your own and parlay that confidence boost into being the best protectors of Equestria you can be.
A little less talking and a little more helping.
Yeah, but sometimes you need to know when to ask for help. You got creamed.
Thank you, Discord.
I don't know what we'd do without you.
Ah, that's what Discord loves. Crystals.
Okay, King Sombra. Time to give up the crown.
Here to fight the good fight with nothing but your wits? Admirable, but foolish.
Well, I I guess it's on me to be the MVP today. I was betting on you, and I do hate being wrong. Although, if you think about it, I am your friend, so maybe you win because friendship wins? Although Fluttershy should get most of the credit for that. She's my favorite.
I have heard a little bit about Fluttercord here. Oh, Discord took a hit for Fluttershy.
Not even the Lord of Chaos can stand against me. I am truly the most powerful creature in Equestria.
Discord! We need you! Oh, please wake up. Please wake up.
Yeah, there's some definite Fluttercord going on here.
Discord! I'm so glad you're okay. We can't beat him without you.
You couldn't beat me with him either.
It would appear that you're on your own.
Oh. Come on, Discord, you're faking it, aren't you? This whole thing is just to give Twilight some
Of course you
confidence,
are. I can't
isn't
believe
it?
It's taken you this long to realize it. Now, how shall I eliminate all this clutter in my throne room?
Listen to me. You don't need me. You don't need the princesses, and you certainly don't need the elements. Fluttershy, you will always be kind. Applejack, you will always be honest. Rarity, you'll always
So that's
be
where that
generous.
thumbnail came from.
And Rainbow Dash will be...
Come on, I don't believe for a second that
Pinky.
freaking
Will always
Discord
bring
is
laughter wherever
dying
she
or
goes.
injured. Come on, I
And
don't believe it.
Twilight,
Sorry.
You are, and always will
That's where
be,
that thumbnail
the
came from.
embodiment of magic. You lost sight of what's in front of you. You're here, together.
I like how
You
Sombra's
take
just letting them
everything
talk
you
and
got
not trying to
from
kill him or
Equestria.
anything, you know?
Nothing, and no pony can ever take that away from you. Because that's who you are.
It's going to take more than a sentimental speech to save you.
Want to bet, Sombra?
Discord's right. We've proven time and time again that the real magic is the six of us working together. With these girls by my side, I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of what you can do or how much power you have.
Should be.
You may knock us down, but we're gonna get back up again.
I'm kind of surprised how much Sombra we're getting in this premiere.
And again. As long as we're together, we will never stop trying to...
Did we just get a little hint of Twilight's ethereal mane?
For our friends.
For our families. For our home. For Equestria.
We got a...
No, this can't be possible. Your magic can't defeat mine. I destroyed.
Oh, look, Twilight's got her ethereal mane.
You can't destroy our friendship, Sombra. And we keep telling bad guys.
But y'all just don't seem to remember.
Friendship is magic.
Let's waste this dick.
Bye, Sombra. We'll have to see you in the finale. About time you two showed up.
Want more juice?
Only if it's not too much
Oh,
trouble.
come on, Discord.
And
You're
it's red.
faking it.
And
We
it
all
has one of
know
those
it.
little umbrellas and 2 cherries. No, actually, make it 3. And maybe some donuts.
I see you've made yourselves at home.
Celestia, Luna, I know what you're gonna say. I should have called on you as soon as I knew how dangerous it was. A good leader knows when to ask for help, and I didn't. And because of me, the Tree of Harmony was destroyed. Equestria deserves some pony much better than me as its leader.
There is nobody.
You're right.
Oh,
About one thing. A good leader knows when to ask for help. But a great leader has the courage to admit when they've made a mistake, and the strength to make it right. Today, you've proven to me beyond any doubt that you will be a great leader.
Will be?
Luna and I have decided it may have been a bit unfair to thrust this upon you without giving you the time you need to prepare.
Well, duh.
Oh, thank goodness. I really wasn't ready.
Not ready? So Twilight's not taking over? This was all for nothing? I pretended to be very hurt and gave one of the most convincing speeches of my...
Pretended?
Are you guys that naive?
You don't
It's
think the
Discord!
Lord King could actually hurt the Lord of Chaos, do you? Anyway, as I was saying, I pretended to be very hurt to convince you that you didn't need anything but yourself to be the incredible leader I know you can be. And now it's not happening?
It will, but when she's ready.
How can she not be ready? What a waste of a perfectly wonderful speech. Oh, honestly, I don't know why I even bother.
So, he could have ended the whole Sombra thing whenever he wanted.
Well,
But he
duh.
didn't, because he cares. That's Discord for you.
He sure has a weird way of being supportive.
Super odd dude.
I heard that.
A nice return of that.
Also, truth be told, Celestia and I had fun today, fighting side by side with Star Swirl for our home. It's been years since we've gotten to do what you girls do. You all make it look so easy.
Well, we are kind of an awesome team. Every adventure is heart-pounding, but so rewarding. I'm up for anything, as long as it's with all of you.
Life certainly hasn't been dull since we met.
Nowhere else I'd rather be.
We are pretty incredible together, and we would do anything for Equestria. I guess I know, when the time comes, as long as we're together, we probably... we definitely got this.
Call back. Okay, are we going back to the Cabal and Chaos?
Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
You all say something nice about centaurs. T-Rex, you say something
It's a
nice about
friendship
changelings.
circle.
And Chrysalis, you say something nice about ponies.
Never!
Let us hope the three of you will be enough for my plans.
And what of King Sombra?
Did he succeed?
Ha! I'd say he gambled and lost, but at least he can serve as a warning to those who doubt continuing with my plans unless...
So, did they actually kill him this time?
Not I.
No,
I'm good.
Then we shall join forces and work together to bring Equestria to its knees.
But how exactly? I know Terry can take the magic. Chrysalis can impersonate people, maybe do some subterfuge, but she's not very good at it. Cozy, what's she gonna do? She should be a known criminal across the Empire. Well, that was a strange-ass opening. So, Twilight's gonna take over for Celestia and Luna, but now she's not taking over for Celestia and Luna. So, that entire thing was a waste of time? And did they really destroy the elements? Nightmare Moon destroyed them too, and they just came back. I do not think they destroyed the Tree of Harmony. And really, nobody in the history of Equestria has been able to find the elements. Hell, freaking, Chrysalis knew exactly where they were. She didn't do anything to the tree. Tarek also knew where they were. I don't know what to think about this premiere. It was really good, but it was kind of pointless. So they brought Sombra back. He took over the Crystal Empire. They beat him with the elements, and then he destroyed the elements. Well, I think it's clear the path they've set up for this season. They're preparing Twilight and them to take over Equestria. They were just going to dump it on them now, but they see that they can't just dump it on them. They got to, actually teach them how to run the country. when it comes to disposing of threats, they're really good at it. But what about day-to-day operations? It requires a lot to keep a country operational. It was a really good premiere. Lots of fun, but not quite as good as some of them. I don't know. Well, I've been babbling for too long anyway. So, thank you anyone that listened to my craziness, and hopefully this is up on YouTube, but with all the copyright stuff, it's probably up on BitChute instead. Anyway, thanks all, and please support the official release. Bye all.
Okay, that's pretty awesome.